Hello, and welcome back to the Spartan Partners Postgame Show with the victorious head coach now of Norfolk State University, Coach Larry Vickers, now 3-0 in conference play, 9-7 overall, and gets choked up when we start talking.
I guess, yeah, I've been doing a good job trying to get over this cold. I guess right now, and it's the time I'm supposed to be coughing, I guess.
I guess you sweat it out, though. It's warm in this, warm in this gymnasium.
It is. Definitely sweat my undershirt out, my whole shirt, everything.
Yeah, this is important to talk about. Nice suspenders. You want to know suspenders.
You know, every now and then, my tailor, Verando, he tells me to try something different. So I had to try this on the road. Yeah. But we got the good W.
83-80 was the score, and in the second quarter, that was one of those moments where you said that was the fourth quarter that we've been having over the last couple of weeks where we've given up more points than we probably should have. We gave up 29 in that second quarter. They took a 10-point lead going into halftime. Second in the third quarter, that was the Norfolk State team that they're used to seeing.
Yeah, Howard is the best offensive group in our league for a reason. They do a good job moving the basketball. They got a ton of people who can shoot the basketball, and we were aware of that. But we came out today a little sluggish. So, 48 points for us in the first half, that never happens. But they did a good job executing and hitting shots, and we came back from down 10 and ended up winning.
7 of 15 from deep today. We said this is a shooter's gym, and none any bigger than up 2 late in the fourth. Deja James, who has been in that situation a lot here this year. It seems like getting opportunities to shoot threes to either put us up or to get us back into the ball game. She nailed one off the glass at the top of the key. Talk a little about that shot.
Yeah, her and Shanette are our closers. So generally late in games, we kind of go to Deja. Today we actually ran something for Shanette. Shanette turned the corner. Deja came off the back. It's something we kind of work on a lot. It's a shot that we haven't been really shooting in games and hitting, but she hit it when it counts.
30 points, 9 steals, 7 assists, 5 rebounds, 1 turnover tonight for Shanette Hicks. And, numbers are good things, and when you look at it, we needed every one of her 30 tonight, especially in that third quarter. But what she does off the basketball sometimes can't be measured. She had a couple of good passes that got us easy layups in the third quarter to get us going as well.
Yeah, she was amazing in the third. Her energy and intensity, just turning over 4. They had 31 turnovers to our 10 today. We got to do a better job rebounding, but as long as we can limit our turnovers, it'll keep us in basketball games like this.
Again, you said it before the game, this is going to be one of the games that you'll see the best scoring guards in the league.
Oh, yeah, most definitely.
And all 5 of them played well tonight. Maybe not as much Thornton down the stretch. She started off well. But Williams played well, Edmond played well, LaDeja played well, and so did Shanette.
Yeah, all our guards came in today and did exactly what they needed to do. And defensively we weren't pleased, but offensively we knew that if we moved the basketball and got towards that 18 assist number, that we'd be able to score 83 today. But we got to do a better job defensively if we want to be a championship team. But it's a good thing. We beat Bethune at home. They were picked over us. But these road victories, if we're going to win a regular season championship, is what we're going to need.
Hey, we're 3-0 in conference play. 2 of those wins have come on the road, which is important. You got to win road ball games, especially against a team like Howard. That's a team we'll see again at home.
Yeah, most definitely. I feel like out of all the MEAC teams, this is probably the team we see the most. We saw them in the tournament. We saw them senior night. And then we saw them early in the regular season. So it's a group that we're familiar with, and they're starting to get familiar with us defensively. And we're going to have to do some different things to rattle them a little bit.
And it's also good. We're known as a defensive team. It's also good to know that we can put up 83 points if we have to.
Yeah, these back-to-back games where we've kind of been able to do, I don't want to say what we want offensively, but we've been able to score. We just got to make the right passes and make other people's lives easier. And when we do that, this 80 number won't be foreign to us.
Also, you have to credit everybody played well off the bench tonight. They gave you what you needed. I think in the third quarter when you needed some rebounds, Talia Edmonds came in there. She had a couple opportunities. She came up with 4 rebounds. I think all 4 of them were on the offensive side tonight. She played well. Also, Armani, and I think that's what you want from her off the bench. Active. She didn't turn the ball over, and
not at all.
Late down in the stretch, she did an amazing job hitting those 2 free throws.
No, she did. Armani did a good job today. You know, when I start talking about taking pride defensively, she's one person that always raises to the challenge, and I felt like she really raised to the challenge today. Offensively, she got an easy layup in transition, and you know, because Deja and Shanette were scoring so well that we just kind of kept going through them. But when she got her opportunities, she made good passes and she got some good looks. Went to the free throw line off the baseline drive. It was almost like a 360 layup, but she got fouled. But it was good just to see her be aggressive.
We get a week off, and now we welcome in UMS on Saturday. We have to keep this momentum up. UMS struggling with North Carolina A&T at this point. What do we have to do against that UMS team?
I haven't watched very much. I saw them play Howard, but I was really focusing more on Howard. So it looked like they're playing more zone, of course. We saw a lot of matchup zone today. But we look forward to the game on Saturday. It's back at home, and it's always good to be at home.
Also, again, we talked about it before the game. Nice crowd here from Norfolk State.
Yeah.
The DC alumni chapter doing great. I know you appreciate them.
Yeah, no, we appreciate everybody who comes out and sees us play on the road. I remember when people asked me about the adjustment from men's to women's basketball, I used to feel like not enough people were coming to see us play, and now, you know, people just don't show up for the 4 o'clock game. They show up for the 2 o'clock game as well, and that's a credit to these hard-working women.
Thank you, Coach, for your time, and we'll see you on next Saturday. The Spartans win tonight. 83-80 is your final score here at Byrd Gymnasium. We thank you for listening, and we'll see you in a couple minutes as the Norfolk State men take on the Howard men.
Go Spartans.
Hello, welcome back to NSUSpartans.com, fueled by Gatorade. Ross Gordon, joined by Armani Franklin here today. Armani with a big game tonight, 8 points tonight, big 2 couple steals in the ball game, 2 clutch free throws down the stretch to keep the Spartans ahead for good. Armani won. We were down 10 in the first half, and we were struggling to get things going in the first half. They started hitting shots, but the second half, our defensive effort really pushed our offensive effort. Talk a little bit about how we played defensively in the second half.
Well, after we went into the locker room, Coach made an emphasis to, let us know that we really needed to lock in. I felt like in the first half we were doing okay, but we wasn't completely locked in like we usually are. So that was our whole thing, to come out and just play really hard defense so our offense could get going.
Yeah, I talked to Coach Vickers before the game, and he mentioned how this was probably the best guards in the conference playing tonight, and we saw it. Our guards had to do a lot to stay with their guards. They have a lot of scores. Talk a little bit about Jayla Thornton got going early, but she was quiet for the rest of the ball game, and our guards did a great job on her. Williams just hit some tough shots.
Well, shout out to Coach Jazz, because she definitely did the scout. She put an emphasis that she was a shooter, and Coach Vickers let us know that Jayla was number 11th in the country in shooting percentage from the 3. So we kind of knew that we wasn't going to play off of her, and we were going to have to run her off their spot all game. So once we started doing that, everything started flowing, and she kind of stopped trying to shoot the ball. And then number 4, she got off a little bit, but we knew she was a driver, but she got some lucky threes on us, but we were just trying to contain her too.
7 of 15 for us from downtown, which is big, because we hadn't been shooting the ball all that consistently over the last 2 games, 3 3-pointers, and they came all in the last game. And they all came from one person, but you hit one to start the game today. You've been consistent this year of trying to be more aggressive. At that time, you found a 3. Talk a little about our shooting and how that's come around.
Well, with Deja, she hit a lot of big threes today, and I was happy about that because, she kind of didn't want to shoot for a little bit, but now she's trying to find herself. But I feel like when we get the ball in the inside and then we kind of like swing to the outside, it creates more shots for everybody. So that's why when we get our teammates easy opportunities, we start to hit those threes and everything starts to come easier.
I think one thing that Coach Vickers said was we didn't start the game, and especially in that second quarter when we gave up 29, we didn't start that quarter with the intensity that we needed. In that third quarter, we came out of the locker room locked in and we were focused. Talk a little bit about that second quarter moving into the third.
Well, second quarter, we kind of we wasn't all the way there, especially down the stretch. We kind of let some stuff. I know I let some stuff get away, but the third quarter, we kind of understood that if we want to win, we have to lock in. We're really a second half team, so that was the whole thing in a nutshell. We just had to lock in and pick it up.
And it was at the defensive end where we had to make a stop down the stretch. We won 83-80. Talk a little about that last possession and how we defended.
Well, I will say that we have each other's help a lot, so that's good because, when one person gets beat, somebody else there to step up, and I think Howard didn't run their play right because somebody was calling for a screen, but Shanette held it down at the top, and the girl didn't score.
Yeah, well, again, we get a couple days off, 7 days to be exact, before Maryland Eastern Shore comes in. Defensively, we weren't at our peak today. What we'd have to do to get back to where we need to be?
We have to pick up our intensity from the jump. When we're locked in as a team, we play great defense, especially our front court. But once we start getting the flow together and start understanding each other and we start reacting off of each other and we all are just mentally locked in from point guard to center, we'll be perfectly fine.
Hey, 3-0 in conference play. Good start for us, and we welcome in Maryland Eastern Shore next Saturday, so we'll look forward to seeing you then. As the Spartans win today, 83-80 over Howard here in Bird Gymnasium. For Armani Franklin, I'm Ross Gordon. Thank you for watching ASUSpartans.com, fueled by Gatorade. Did you get that? Make sure you keep that.